5:09. It was a debate where both candidates are claiming victory. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump talked the economy, immigration, and reproductive rights during the 90-minute debate riddled with personal attacks. NBC's Bree Jackson has the latest from Washington.
Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump shaking hands before facing off on the debate stage, sparring over a top issue for many voters, the economy.
This has been a disaster for people, for the middle class, but for every class.
Donald Trump actually has no plan for you because he is more interested in defending himself than he is in looking out for you.
On abortion,
for 52 years, this issue has torn our country apart, and they've wanted it back in the states. And I did something that nobody thought was possible.
The government, and Donald Trump certainly, should not be telling a woman what to do with her body.
Throughout the debate, Trump pivoted to the topic of immigration, blasting Harris for challenges at the southern border.
They've destroyed the fabric of our country. Millions of people let in.
After hearing Trump defend the insurrectionists who stormed the U.S. Capitol on January 6, the former prosecutor painted the former president as a threat while urging Americans to reject his presidential bid.
End the chaos and to end the approach that is about attacking the foundations of our democracy because you don't like the outcome.
Trump repeating false claims about election fraud as both candidates make their case to voters on the debate stage. Afterwards, Trump making a rare spin room appearance to tout his performance, while Vice President Harris picked up an endorsement and praise from megastar Taylor Swift. And their battle now heads from the debate stage back to the campaign trail with less than 2 months until Election Day. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
For the first time, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump squared off on the debate stage.
Let's have a good debate.
See, have fun.
Our Verified team closely tracked the claims the two candidates made, fact-checking them to see what's true and what's false. To do that, we used these sources. On the topic of immigration, Trump repeated a claim that's been circulating widely on social media the past few days about a small town in Ohio that has experienced a large influx of Haitian migrants.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
This claim is false. It appears to have started from an unsubstantiated rumor shared online, and there's no evidence to support it. The city of Springfield, the Springfield Police Division, and the Clark County Park District have all issued statements saying they haven't gotten a single report of pets being stolen or eaten. A city spokesperson added, quote, "There have been no verified instances of immigrants engaging in illegal activities, such as squatting or littering in front of residents' homes." Later in the debate, the focus shifted to energy, specifically fracking, a key issue in Pennsylvania, the swing state where the debate was held. Trump said Harris wants to ban the practice, which she denied.
I made that very clear in 2020. I will not ban fracking. I have not banned fracking as Vice President of the United States.
This claim needs context. It's true that there is no federal ban on fracking, and the Biden administration has not pursued one. But when Harris first ran for president in 2019, she said during a town hall, quote, "There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking." Once she was chosen as Joe Biden's running mate, she changed her position and made public statements promising the new administration would not ban fracking. She's kept that position since, reiterating in a recent CNN interview, quote, "As president, I will not ban fracking." The two also squared off on the economy, each claiming it was better off during their time in the White House.
When I had it, I had tariffs, and yet I had no inflation.
Trump's claim is false. Inflation was low during much of his term, but it was not zero. Inflation is an increase in prices. The government tracks it with the Consumer Price Index, a figure that represents the relative cost of a basket of common goods. From when Trump took office to when he left, prices rose by 7.7%. That's an average yearly inflation rate of 1.9%, almost exactly the rate the Federal Reserve says is ideal for a healthy and stable economy. We fact-checked a bunch more claims from this debate. Read them at verifythis.com. With your Verify, I'm Casey Decker.